Okay, so we're going to be playing some darts today. I did a sponsored video with these guys not too long ago on the main channel, and to be honest, I just have been having a good time with it, so I figured I'd stream it as well, and kind of show it off for you guys. It's a simulator from Saber Interactive. And I've actually been having a pretty good time with it. It's pretty chill, pretty relaxed, but also, you know, makes you think at times. There's some puzzles you have to work out. I know we've got some simulator enjoyers in our chat, so hopefully you find this one interesting as well. I've actually been enjoying streaming a lot more simulators within the last sort of 6 months or so. I think we need to get back on roadside research at some point with Lucy, Jim, and Ash, because they're doing I don't know if they've already done it or whether it's out soon, but they're doing like the automation updates, so you can have like staff manning the till and stuff like that. Simulators, you say? Then you should try Star Citizen. I have. I actually have a... What do I have in Star Citizen? I have an arrow. No, do I have an arrow? No, I have a Gladius and the... I want to say the Aurora. I have one other one as well. The Cutlass Black, I want to say. But I haven't played it in years now. Kind of just got tired of waiting for updates that were meaningful. Oh, but it's one of those games that, like, you know, if it ever gets to a point where it has enough holding power for me, I'll probably go back to. But until then, I'm just content to play other stuff. Right, so we're actually done with shipping jobs for today, so I just need to basically process some orders and then we're good. This is like the most complex bit of the game, in my opinion. So I might just start off by doing like a very quick, like, what do we call it? Just like have the AI work out the order for me, just to get it through and done. How much can we process through the railway line? 600 at least. This one's worth 18,000. We can sign, I think, up to a maximum of 3 orders in a day. So I'll probably take over a small one as well, just to finish off. There's 200. That'll probably be easy enough. $230 expected revenue, 9,200. And then rather than do it all ourselves, I think on this occasion I'm gonna have the AI do it for me, just so we can get onto the good stuff. The processing window is like one of those things that's like, it's so complex, but once you start mastering it, it's very satisfying. You have to work out like how to get the TEU, our shipping here, over to here in the best way possible to make profit and, you know, reduce losses. That looks fine. I'm happy with that. Let's do that. We've made a profit. Get on to the good stuff. Star Citizen, you lot enjoy it. It's very, very Very Jim coded answer there. So suitably bitter for Jim. Right. So what are my milestones right now? I've got to do mission arrival, which I can't do until we've done RMG shift. Buying an RMG. Oh yeah, we just got the RMG crane, so this will actually be interesting. I get to try a new vehicle. Why am I catching strays? You listen, Jim, that is your purpose here as the moderator of the channel, okay? Is to make fun of me and accept that I will make fun of you. Load containers onto the train. Okay. And load the cable reels into the highlighted area. The last step is to load 2 large pipes. Damn, she big. Look at that thing.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah?
What the hell are you doing here?
Working? Why?
Shouldn't you be off in LA chasing your dreams?
Probably. Miss me?
Like I miss migraines. But I do remember how hard it was for you to leave.
So do I.
I'm sorry I was so angry back then, but I told myself you had a dream and you had to follow it. What happened to that dream?
Maybe I just grew up.
That's definitely not the reason.
Okay, I guess the dream's still there, but it's not really about the destination now. I don't think I want to make it big anymore if it means leaving everything behind.
Is that why you're back?
If it is, does that answer your question?
Maybe. Do you have any regrets coming back?
It's been all regrets. Until now.
I'd like to say it serves you right.
And you'd be correct.
Okay. Train's on. Going down to the cabin. Wait, there are limits on who's allowed to make fun of Duck? I mean, I was about to out him for a secret love of Wimpy fries. I don't... Listen. I don't even think we have Wimpy here, do we? I could be wrong. Dude, the scale of these, like, machines in this game. Okay. Gotta remember all my buttons. Okay. So there we are, in the cab. And we've got to start with the containers. We've got 2 different viewpoints, either in the cab or out of the cab. And I need to... This is a 40-foot container, so we'll switch to the 40-foot spreader. Now, what was it to lower the crane? Left click. Okay, that looks like a good lock to me. Red and orange light means that we're ready to engage the locking clamps. Or whatever they're called. Yeah. And we just bring that over here. Right, this one's not going to be quite in, so let's adjust slightly. Here we go. Number 1 complete. Then we go back for the other one. Just twist the spreader a little bit there. So it's starting us off pretty easy here. Nothing too strenuous to get going, but something tells me that the next one's going to be a bit more difficult. Okay. Now we've got these that need sorting out. So these are a little bit more complicated. So we want the 20-foot spreader with cable attachments. I hate dealing with these because they're considered like abnormal objects, so you can't obviously just pick them up in the clamp. You need to attach cables to them. So we're going to turn this round. Well, this one goes all the way round. Okay, that doesn't happen with the STS crane. It won't do a full turn. And then we lock those like that and just carry it over. But as you can imagine, it will swing a little bit. Come on. Come on. And drop it. I'll do. Beep, 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 beep. I feel like games like this, you need a country backing track. Is what you need. Country music while I'm doing all this. Number 2. In one of those country roads that may or may not, in fact, take you home. Exactly. You get it. This reminds me quite a bit of a piece of Seafarer Simulator. Oh, Seafarer Ship Simulator. There's a simplified cargo loading mechanism like this for ships. Oh, nice. Yeah, this, so Docked has quite a number of vehicles, actually. You get, so this is the RMG crane, which is a new one for me that I've just unlocked. So there's also the STS crane, which is the ship-to-shore crane, which might be, if I had to guess, would be the one that you're referencing, actually. Because that one works with ships.
Yeah, I think she'll take us there and back.
I checked the hull, it's not even that rusty. Just
and then there's also the terminal tractor for driving containers around the port.
I figured as much. Still.
And the straddle carrier as well for moving containers from place to place.
I'm not worried.
This is another abnormally shaped object, so we're going to need to use cables again. I really do hate working with the cables. So let's try and make sure we're lowered down here. I can press X just to recenter it, which is what we need in this case, I believe. Oh, does it want me to put it the other way? It does, doesn't it? Hang on, let me see if it will let me put it in this way or whether it needs to be switched. I'm kind of hoping it will allow me to just pop it down in this direction. No. God damn it. We need to turn it around. Okay. Wishful thinking, perhaps. Yeah, the STS crane is the one that handles, like, offshore container ships and stuff like that. It's quite an interesting one. Usually requires quite a bit of finesse to pull containers out of big piles of other containers. Which I imagine is the machine that you're referencing in that other game you played, Woody. That's better. There we go. Ooh, okay, we've got 2 containers. We're sort of in a very precarious position here, so let's turn this round before we go lowering it. Into this slot. Is that a missile, or are you just happy to see me? Can't it be both? Oh, she be swanging. She be swanging a little. Huzzah! Easy.
This was easy.
It was easy, thank you. Love that. Okay, so that's job 1 of the day, which is now unlocked Arrival, which is a different job with the RMG crane. So if we're going to do the RMG crane and the terminal tractor in the next one, what I'll do is I'll do a different job that shows off the other 2 vehicles, the straddle carrier and the reach stacker. Which one do we want to do? I don't really need materials, do I? Let's have a look. We could upgrade our rail line. Milestone 4, we're about to get this. Is there anywhere else that we'll be able to upgrade after milestone 4? Here as well. So we will need materials, but we have quite a bit. Another 100 needed here in the trucking office. Okay, how do I pronounce this? Raub K.O. Piera. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate... I assume that you go by Raub in a lot of cases, maybe? But thank you very much for the Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Let's go with this one. Dave is easier, true. Folks usually shorten it to Raub. Okay. Appreciate the prime, man. Very much. So we've had a reach stacker that's been overturned. Use the straddle carrier to flip the reach stacker back on its wheels. Inspect and repair it afterwards. Then turn the container over using the reach stacker to deliver it to the designated location in Yard G. Okay, so this is the straddle carrier. This one is a fun one to drive around because, as you can see, it's sort of built so that it can go over the top of containers. We're not going to be using it on containers in this one, but it's good fun. You can actually turn the cockpit as well in this one, I think. Get what the button is. I think you can like turn the cockpit view. Rotate seat. Haha! So it wants me to put the reach stacker back on its wheels using the oversized container. Oh my god, okay. I feel like I'd almost be better just approaching from this side and like trying to tug it over. I don't know how this is going to work. We're about to find out. Okay, so the answer is it doesn't work. So that's not the way it wants me to do it. It won't go anywhere like that. I'm actually unsure how it wants me to do this one. I actually have no idea how to approach this, because I don't think I can fit over the vehicle itself with the straddle carrier. Maybe, hang on. Oh, whoops. Don't worry, I'll pay for that. Maybe I need forward momentum rather than reversing. So let's try. Come on. Nope. She will not budge like that. Okay. I actually have no idea how to do this one. And we can't go over the barriers. Can I pull it from this way? No. How am I supposed to get four connections? Do I have to like line up alongside it? Is there a doctrine to this? Doc's jokes. Wait. Yeah, see, I can't. Hang on. You can do spread a yaw as well, but it's got like a maximum to it. We could try and maybe push, see, like, as far as the spread and movement goes, that's as much as we can get, forward or front, like forward or back. Don't mind that sound, chat. It's perfectly normal. I'm wondering if it's just about like rather having the ooh. Okay, well that's gonna tip the straddle carrier over doing that. Look at that. Any way to deploy the yellow outrigger? I don't know what you mean. Unless I can't get into... No, I don't think I can get into the reach stacker. Stop at your base near the wheels. I don't think so, but... Oh my god. I thought there was going to be a ladder. But I don't think there is. There's one here. I'm going for a closer look. Other thing on the corner, a stabilizer. These? So what, you think I can use these to... in some way? Definitely nothing I can do outside the vehicle. This is the first mission in this game that has outright stumped me. Use the oversized cargo handling mode to grab the edge of the reach stacker, move up or away to tip it over and put it back on its wheels. I mean, I tried that, but I don't think I had like as good enough connections. Oh, no, I'm gonna tip the, I'm still gonna tip this vehicle over. I'm very confused. I tried going up alongside it and that didn't seem to work. Did try that. Tipping, she just don't want to go. Lower the lift down so you don't have to pull from so high. Lowers the center of gravity. Well, I don't think, because I have to be going from here. If I lower it, that doesn't go anywhere. But if I raise it, it starts to move. I'm actually kind of just nudging it back a little bit here in the hopes that maybe I can get a better angle. I'm kind of hoping now that I might be able to like reverse up to the flat side of it. And go forward from here. Mikkel, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, the tension in the cables gets too much. Cable's going red is a sign that there's too much. It's like it's gonna break the cable. Wondering if I can so if I tighten the cable, that snaps it as well. Let's try. I want to give it, that's as far out towards it as I can push it. Oh. No. Oh. Come on. Yes. Yeah, we got it. Amazing. Detach. I did the thing. I'm not sure that was the way it was supposed to be done. I really don't think it is. But, but we got there, so... All right. Now we gotta go repair the reach stacker. Oh, that was quite possibly the most difficult one I've done so far in this game. Okay. Do we need our
inspection time?
Repair tool?
Looks good to me. Gonna have to do something about this. Tinkering time.
Okay. We do the repairs. Oh, I forget how this one works. Oh, I'm glad it's reminding me. Switch the toggles, engage the pressure levels using the sensors. Make sure that the needles are in the green on all sensors. Switching toggles consumes oil, so number of attempts is limited. You have to find the right combination. Rip. Hang on. So we need to do... maybe this one or this one now? This one now. No. I see how this works now. Done. Okay.
Should work perfectly now. Fixed it.
Should do be repaired. Then jump in. Now the reach stacker is one I'm familiar with. This is like the workhorse. This is the first vehicle you drive in this game, I'm pretty sure. Although I got used to the premium version. This is the non-premium, probably because it's a it was a vehicle that was like out in the field at the time. Oh, hang on, this container's been flipped over. Okay, I see. So we need to flip it upright. Now, how do we do this? I think the best way. This might flip it towards me. I probably should have approached it from the other direction, but it should work. Wait for it. And then we're gonna tighten the ropes on this side. gives us a good opportunity to patch cleanly. There we are. And we drive this over here and put it where it needs to be. Nice and simple. All right. Shift that over to the left a bit. Nailed it. Oh.
Good job there.
And if it was that easy in real life, don't need to worry about where all the fluids in the stacker went or how badly messed up the engine is or inspecting the contents of that container. Listen, that sounds like someone else's job, all right? A whole lot of not my problem. Okay. That leaves us one last job to do for today, and it's the main mission one, so I should probably do it. This will be interesting. These ones are usually a bit harder than the I guess, regular jobs, because they're like story orientated. Use the terminal tractor to pick up the oversized cargo trailer from the parking lot. Park it next to the railway platform, carrying the wave breakers, and use the RMG crane to transfer the wave breakers to the trailer. Then move the wave breakers onto the barge and return with the trailer once it's empty. Rinse and repeat.
How's it going, Tommy?
I'm fine, thanks. What did you have in mind?
I can't just check up on my own son.
Maybe when hell freezes over.
Fine, you got me. Now hook up the trailer and bring it to the platform.
I'm on it.
Snazzy. See, this is the kind of music I was talking about. Wait, does it want me to go through there? It does. Whee! See, getting through here now is fine, but I imagine getting through there with the container on the back, or the trailer on the back, will be interesting.
It's been a while, but I just need to align the trailer with the fifth wheel. Should be easy.
Right, let's try our best not to make this look like one of the Austin Powers films. And
It's easy enough. Now to connect the compressed air lines.
what was that? Connect compressed airlines. Why?
To raise the fifth wheel.
Yeah. There we go. Easy. Let's get it moved. Oh man, that's a tight fit. Doesn't really fit at all, but whee! Okay, looks like it wants me to come around this way. And then spin it out, I think. Man, that is a tough one to get lined up. I'll do.
At the platform.
Good. Stand by. Hey, do you remember those wave breakers we need to save the port?
Oh, they've been delivered already?
Yep, Tommy's at the platform with the tractor. Get the first batch off the train and take a break until the second one arrives.
You're worried about us getting tired?
Hardly. I just don't want you making mistakes and hurting yourselves.
Not on my watch.
You're confident? Good.
You're not my mom, Bill, but thanks, I guess.
Definitely don't think dialogue is the strong point in these games. But I do enjoy the gameplay. What was it? Down this way? Yeah. What are the names of the neighbors of the Flintstones? Don't know. Arnie? Could be. Sounds right. Arnie Rubble?
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, I think they're right. I think it's Barney Rubble. Is this your kind of game, Tarkov? Simulators like this? I know you were a big fan of Marty Summer Car, but I'm not sure if you put that in the simulator category. Wait. It only has one latching point? You're kidding, right? Oh, now, okay, I see where the difficulty in this mission is coming from. This is gonna be so precarious. Surely there's a better tool for this. Careful, careful. Easy does it. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use the use the crane. Steady the drop. A little bit more this way. A little bit more. Bessie and Barney Rubble, the kid was Bam Bam. Do 2 at a time? I really should have, shouldn't I? That would have been hilarious. Of course you're playing Mugenics, right? You're cat obsessed. That makes sense, yeah. Oh, whoops. Look, it's fine. They're fine. They're wave breakers. You know, they don't need to be in like pristine condition.
Thanks.
They're basically just cement. It's fine. Oh. Okay, now we carefully come away from the edge here. Didn't like the sound of that. Why do I feel like this isn't gonna go smoothly? Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Tommy, what's the situation here?
A few platforms derailed, but we're okay.
I see. Kate, put the platforms back on track. And check for damage while you're at it, will you?
You got it, boss.
Guess it's on the maintenance crew. Yeah, it's all their fault. Making our lives harder. Put platforms back on the track. So have I got to take the containers off? It looks like I'm gonna have to move the containers first.
Boss, are you sitting down?
Oh my good lord.
Bad, huh?
Yes, most of the wave breakers are in pieces. But we still have enough to complete the line, right?
No. Now we don't. Well, carry on.
Jeez.
Guys, I heard you just broke Bill's wave breakers. It was an accident, but that's basically what happened.
Still, there must be something we can do. Order another batch?
Like we have that much cash sitting around.
What if we do a fundraiser stream on Mark's channel?
What?
You've got a bunch of viewers, don't you?
You know what? I believe you're onto something.
This is getting too meta now. What's going on, Avatar? How are you, mate? Not bad? Good. Let's hear it. Can I just pop this on... Don't think it matters where I put these. grab 2 next time, Duck. This is gonna end horribly. You guys are a bad influence. Oh. Oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, they be swangin'. Whew, okay. Alright, let's put this bad boy back where it needs to be. That looks about right. Let's bring it forward just a tad. This is really awkward alignment. Well, now you know, Marinara, that docking is actually, in fact, allowed on Twitch. Oh wait, hang on. Right, so we can't properly put this one in place. Oh. Oops. Okay, actually, maybe we could have, and I just dropped it from too high. Lol. That one's really not back in place, but that's okay. The game thinks it is, so we're going to allow it. Right. Now. I'm thinking I can now put this container on that trailer. Has it been damaged or something? It doesn't look like it wants to let me pick it up the normal way, so let's go with... Not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. It just needs to be out of the way. I think we can line C up without really any problems. Again, we'll move this container out of the way first. Just leaves this one to mess with. we're gonna tighten these up a bit, I think. Try and get them level a little bit. There we go. Bring it in. Slowly. There we go. Got it. Ah.
Boss, we're almost done returning the carriages to the track.
Good. Not that it matters much now. I suppose we'll be bankrupt soon.
Not so fast. Kate just had an amazing idea. We can get some crowdfunding through Mark's channel.
Excuse me, do you need your head checked?
I'm serious. Just hear us out.
You know what? At this point, I'm willing to give anything a shot. Get to the office, all three of you. You have a lot of explaining to do, especially about this crowd mumbo-jumbo.
See you at the office then.
I'll put the coffee on.
There we go. All right. Sweet. Are you paid to clean up this mess? I mean, yeah, technically. We are getting paid. However, clicking this game way too much. My first reaction on you putting a random container on a random car, well, that is not going to be a logistical nightmare at all. Yeah. All right, milestone 4. Reach daily cargo throughput of 1,000. So if we can get 1,000 cargo through the port today, then we reach our milestone. So, explaining this screen is difficult because you start off with a much simplified version of this, but I will try my best. So, orders come in on either the shipping, trucking, or railway line, and we need to get the cargo that comes in over to here on the right side in the handled section, the yards. The difficult part of that is that for some lines, only one vehicle, such as the STS crane for the shipping line here, can handle that cargo, and for others, their vehicles can do multiple jobs at multiple stages, but they still only have a capacity of 1,200, for example here. So I need to find the best way to split that 1,200 across these 3 sections to ensure that all of the cargo gets across and we don't have any cargo that's missed. Otherwise we get penalized for that. Costs us money. So we want 1,000 total throughput. That's the goal. So I think we need the 400. Even though it's not going to make us the most money out of the orders, we need it to get to the 1,000 total throughput, I think. Potentially. What's the most profitable? This one, 260. 260. Yeah. 300. Yeah, so I need this 400 order. So let's lock that in. Sign that order. 400. That leaves us with 600 to make up. I don't think we can do it, can we? Oh no, we can sign a second order, actually. There, so we should be okay. We can get 600 through the shipping line with the STS crane. Should have thought about that before signing these orders, actually. I could have taken different orders to fulfill that, but that's okay. Right, now let's take 261 maybe. So we're gonna have 60 left over. And then that leaves... We can do 600 via the railway maximum. I'd almost rather do the railway as the preference. We have a dedicated vehicle for that. So let's do 280 maybe on the railway. And that leaves us with 60 to make up, which we have a cheap order here, 70 TEU. Okay, so now that we've picked our orders, I already know the shipping line. We have 660 TEU coming in. We're going to miss 60 of that, but that's okay. So we fill that up, 600, done, dusted. Trucking line, we're going to leave till last. Railway line, we can do 280. All via the crane. So that's being handled through this section. That's cool. And I think if we do the 70 through the reach stacker, gives us the most flexibility. And that's the maximum we can get through this stage. Now we need to get it through the next bit. Terminal tractor can only be used in this section, so we max that out at 640. Done. And now we need to figure out how to get the most into the reach stacker. Oh, sorry, into the yards. So we're going to do 450 here. Maximum storage. The rest goes in there. How much do we need? 950? 950. And then 950. So, under the circumstances, that is the best results that we can hope for. Because we're only missing the 60 from the shipping line. And that's purely because I misordered. Oh, we're not going to hit our milestone, though. Because I've messed up the ordering process. Okay. So we're going to have to hit our order milestone tomorrow. Because I messed up the orders. But, at the very least, that should give you an understanding of how this works. And we're still making daily profit. You can still complete one job. Oh, good. Let's see. I feel like we can do one more. Probably to earn more money. Do construction materials. Move the generator in the cabins off the platform and load them onto the first trailer. Load the second trailer with the steel sheet rolls. Enough? Gonna be another one where I have to use the abnormal connections here. I've been notified that I'm being cooked carbonara tonight, chat. I don't have to do any cooking. Imagine that. I'm spoiled. Oh, actually, Lush, come to think of it, probably gonna be going for like another 20 minutes, half an hour. I don't know how that fits into your cooking, but you're welcome to, yeah. Just should let you know when I'm ending, really. Might even be able to eat outside still, chat. Sun's still out. Okay. It's been a really sunny day here today, chat. I don't know about you guys where you are, but the weather has been amazing. Considering it's March, it's a little bit worrying, but hey ho, we don't need to read into it too deeply. I'm sure it will be fine. There we are. And then that leaves one more. Perks of having a girlfriend. Most of the time I do the cooking because I like cooking. Actually enjoy it. So most of the time I'll actually do cooking, but Lucia really wanted to like expand her cooking skills, so she's starting with like a carbonara. And I'm all for it. Just make sure to break up with her if she uses cream and calls it carbonara. Zozie! Getting into the rhythm now, chat. Wait. How am I supposed to load all of these on the truck? Oh, I see. It's caught me. I understand. I have to do it sideways. I have to load them like horizontally, otherwise they aren't gonna fit. How is she making it? I don't know, man. I've left it entirely to her. Maybe you can ask her on the Discord, or like if we put a picture in the food pics or whatever, you can scrutinize. That's not what I meant to do. Probably Alfredo then. I feel like this is a really I feel like this is a we've hit a pressure point for you here, Zozie. This is important to you, huh? Yeah, I am a pastor elitist. I love this. This is great. I'm enjoying this greatly. But listen, if Lucy does make it wrong, you can be the one to tell her, because like I'm not taking that flack, dude. I'm sorry. That's on you. If you want to talk yourself into an early grave, be my guest. That one's a bit off center, but it's fine. It's in the zone. And I think we've got enough room for the last one. I'm glad I noticed that they need to be horizontal before I loaded a bunch of them up. Otherwise, that would have been pretty awkward. Oh, this one's swinging a little. Just let it settle. There we go. Easy does it. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do, right? That's absolutely not going to stay on the trailer. But we'll take it. Amazing. Just make sure you twang the straps and the driver will be safe. Yep. And that's it. Let's end the day. Got 3,300 in on orders. And then our missions on top. I'd say that's a good day's work. So, I'm going to wrap this this VOD up here, chat. Those of you watching this on the Twitch channel, sorry, on the YouTube channel, thank you very much for doing so. This was Docked. It is available on Steam if you want to give it a look. And if you want to visit the Twitch channel, where this is all recorded live, there will be a link in the description for that too. Thanks, guys, and we will catch you in the next one.